Yo, you know what it is, man. Unique Mecca Audio, man. I'm here, Big Leland. You know, Stan Spit, McGruff. You know, we the zone in the house. We over here working on the killer, trying to get it out for Thanksgiving for y'all. But I saw something come across my feed dealing with Fetty Wap got arrested for conspiracy to transport 100 kilos from California over here. I love Fetty Wap. I was in jail listening to him. I had to pay for him. I had to pay $1.50 for him on the prison MP3. You know what I mean? And I played it over and over when I got on the computer, typed my letters, and I was like, man, I'm proud. The brother from Jersey made it. You know what I mean? He made it. He was it, right or wrong.
You know how he made it?
You know how he made it?
You know, Fetty came up here first.
All right.
Fetty came up here first with my brother Joey. And I guess Joey didn't hear, you know, exactly what he was doing. So I ended up meeting Sue and Fetty at Starbucks on Route 4. And I was like, yo, the record is dope, man. I'm going to call K-Slay. I'm going to call a few DJs for you and get your record played for you. And I called. They went to the meetings. They started playing the record. And that's how they got rocking.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Real talk, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Real talk.
And I think I even seen that he's worth $8 million.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We ain't bad mouthing nobody because we all made bad choices. I made so much bad choices it cost me 26 years in federal prison, man. So I'm the last one to bad mouth anybody. So this definitely ain't bad mouthing nobody. But, you know, what do y'all think about him even doing that after he made it? Meaning you trying to get where he's at.
Right.
You know what I mean? Could you phantom doing something like that? And why or why not tell the youth that?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Right.
Allegedly. We ain't got to stress on that. We said that. We stressed it. Allegedly. Okay, now speak on that. So,
But
keep it moving.
you know what? Let me just say one more thing too. Sometimes when you're in that position, the boys will try to set you up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're
Talk
black
to 'em.
and you get money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they don't know how you getting the money, but you know they'll try to do anything to set you up. They'll put people up under you to come work, and you know and set you up. And you know sometimes that happens too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're not streetwise,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're not
People like
streetwise, then anything can happen.
Yeah.
So you know, I'm just saying I wish the best for him. I hope that you know he comes out of this situation, and you know, continue to make great music, Fetty. We're gonna miss you if you're not.
Yeah, big shout out to Fetty Wap, man.
But now answer the question. What do you feel about that? He made it.
Yeah, he made it.
You know, so could
He
you phantom
definitely
that? Why wouldn't you not do that? Meaning you talk to the youth and tell them that. What message you have about that? Yeah.
For the simple fact, he probably was under a lot of peer pressure. He got a lot of boys, but you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, when you made it to that status right there, all that's supposed to be out the window. You know what I'm saying?
You just watch the company you keep. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But you don't know what people do when they leave you, and if everybody knows it's clean. So you know,
Exactly.
allegedly the young brother, you know, he got charged with something, but he'll get through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And you know,
It's a messed up situation.
I just wanted to get, you know, the founder of hip hop, you know what I mean, and the present generation of hip hop, you know, to give you their opinion on that because, like when I was in jail and Biggie got killed, Tupac got killed, and all that.
Right.
First thing went through my mind is they should have taught them how to move once they got the money.
Right.
Like, you know, these record labels need to have some type of class. You know what I mean? Where they have old timers like me. I'm auditioning for the job. You know what I mean? You know, I'm dead serious to let them know what time it is and, you know, the pitfalls that can happen now to get the money, the different temptation, the women, the dudes, the homies. You know what I mean? Dude, feel like you're home. You
Stay on the right course, man.
Yeah.
You keep them right on the, you know what I mean? A lot of them don't got that right now. That's why it's a lot of, you know, a lot of stuff going on in the industry right now with the youth. You know what I mean? The young art, like the younger artists that's coming out now, everybody gun playing and everybody, you know what I mean? It's not good for business.
But see, I take that from a lot of people not knowing that there's consequences to actions and reactions to actions.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's just that they haven't seen severe consequences to actions.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's why they keep, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Causing this over and over.
Yeah.
You know, because you remember back in the days, I mean, like we were just saying earlier, you know, to violate, you know, could mean decapitation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm keeping it 100. To violate could mean decapitation. You know what I mean? Check my generation. You know what I mean? So y'all don't have that fear right now. So without that fear, you do what you want to do and say, I'm invincible, because you haven't been put under strenuous circumstances. When you walk in a room and there's five,
and that green top,
and there's 5 black men around you, and that green plastic is laid out on the floor, and you know it's to catch the blood, and you praying it ain't yours. You know what I mean? Those are consequences to actions during my generation. You know what I mean? And that's why I tell the youth, don't do it, don't get involved in it. You know what I mean? If you don't get involved in it, you don't have to make a choice.
Exactly.
If you don't get involved in it, you know it's wrong.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But that's why the Europeans took it. The first place to give it the mandatory 5 years for guns was Richmond.
Exactly.
You get caught with a gun, you automatically do 5 years, no matter who you are, even if you're the Pope.
First time offender.
First time offender, everything. New York first did it when they did the 1 year. Remember, New York had 1 year. They put you on a little boat. You get caught with a pistol.
Yeah,
then Virginia Commonwealth, they stepped up and said 5 years. Imagine losing 5 years because you got a pistol and they selling it legal in the local store down there. But you bought one from a dude, your homie, the same way you buy a TV or a watch. You buy a pistol. You ain't going out to kill nobody. You just got it with you. And they said the car in case something happened, because that's why you got it. For the same protection as a person that got a license. And then now you get pulled over with it, your whole life rearranged. For 5 years. And then you don't know what's going to happen if these people going to stick you in the penitentiary like where I was at. Because it ain't nothing nice in that penitentiary, man.
I can't believe you was in ADX, though. That's the scariest shit in the world.
That's
when you look at that shit on TV and you say, damn, like, how in the fuck did he survive that?
No, I mean, you know what I mean? You got to take it one day at a time, man. I don't let nothing move me. I just keep my head forward, and, I try not to let the system know what my weaknesses were. Because if they know your weakness, they're going to use it against you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's a place to try to break you.
Yeah, no, they did try and break me. You know what I mean? And they thought my weakness was going to be confinement.
Right.
And when they saw that didn't work, then they tried to take it psychological with me. You know what I mean? Then they saw that nothing in the prison couldn't move me, because I didn't care if they put me in a dark box. So instead, they put me in a bright cage and kept the lights on for 24 hours for 3.5 years. And I ain't seen daylight in 3.5 years.
Didn't see grass or nothing.
Yeah, he said, man, first time I saw grass, I laid my black ass out in it.
Wow.
I ain't seen a tree in 22 years.
Damn.
Took me 22 years to touch a tree. 22 years to touch a tree. Could you imagine not touching a tree? Y'all take a leaf for granted, man. I kissed the goddamn leaf. I was so glad to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's how they try and break you psychologically. And I've seen a lot of people break. You know what I mean? I seen a lot of big names, like my names, that broke. But I ain't gonna put their names out there. But the close family and friends, they know who their family members are that did break.
Exactly.
You understand? But when you got good people out there, like he'll tell you, I ain't call him too often, but if I needed something, you know what I mean, I called him.
Exactly.
And he was there. But I didn't oversport my welcome because I broke the law.
Right.
I went to prison. So now I'm reaping the reaction to my action. You understand what I'm saying? And I know as a man that I have to handle that myself. And that don't mean call him every week to send me money for commissary.
Right.
If time's hitting hard this month or, a couple months later, yo, Lee, I need you.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's not every month, because even though it's only low $200, it gets annoying every day a nigga asking for something.
Yeah.
When you ask me how the hell I'm doing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Now
I understand.
Yeah.
Now they're an inside calling you for
you know what I mean? And I answer and I let them know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I let them know, yo, when you do that, you seem like a bugaboo, my nigga. You a gangster.
Right.
Do your time. Hold it down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Basically.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
They give you 3 meals a day. They run poker table. They run tickets. You know what I mean? They sell vegetables. They got kitchen job. They got all kinds of ways to hustle in the prison.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now they could hustle in the prison to make $2 so they don't have to be a burden on the outside.
Right.
That's called hustling off the land. That's what we call hustling off the land. Meaning ain't nobody sending you nothing. You just getting it, from off the land.
Exactly.
And you didn't need drugs to get it. I know dudes go to the kitchen and steal vegetables, onions and green peppers and tomatoes. Because everybody wanted a compound. Dudes make thousands of dollars from selling onion, green peppers, tomatoes that the government brought in.
Right.
But those are hustlers.
Right.
You understand?
Oh, you gonna find a way.
No, I was in.
You there long enough, you gonna find a way. You better.
I was in Coleman, Florida. I was in Coleman, Florida in 2003. They were selling napkins in the yard. They sell anything. Napkins, they come out the kitchen. A nigga was out there selling it for 3 cents.
Wow.
25 cents a stamp, that's 75 cents. But he hustling, my nigga. He not calling home being a burden.
Right.
And them little
Found
3
his
stamps
way.
add up.
He found his way.
He found, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he comfortable. He ain't letting his pride, his ego, or nothing of that get in the way. You know what I mean?
But
yeah.
ask you a question, though.
Yeah.
Do inmates take that same hustle and bring it outside and use it?
Yeah. Because those type of dudes was hustlers from the outside. Those are dudes that you'll
so
see.
what you saying is a hustler from outside,
Hustle.
You see,
hustles inside. It's the same shit.
You can take the nigga out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the nigga.
Right.
So you can take the hustler, you know what I mean, out the
Yeah,
hustle
from the
environment,
hustle, yeah, but
from
he's
the
still
hustle,
gonna-
and you're gonna
wherever
find
he
another hustle.
Exactly.
Like when I got sentenced, when the judge gave me life plus 20, my lawyer, you know, they asked me if I had anything to say. I said, man, just send me someplace closer to home so I can further my education.
Right.
In case something happened, I can come home later.
Right.
And they looked at me and said, you ain't gonna beg for mercy? I said, man, I ain't never begged for nothing. I'm not begging you now.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
just asking you to send me closer to home, someplace where I can further my education.
Right.
Then the prosecutor jumped up. Oh, look how he's talking. Look how he's talking. He has no fear. He was emotionless during the trial. What do you do when you know the devil and the enemy got you sitting in the middle of a circle?
Exactly.
And they gonna make the decision for your life.
Other than take that decision with honor. Just take that decision with honor, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they came at me. I took it with honor.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? I mean, then the prosecutor, he jumped in with some crazy, if you let him out 20 years from now, whatever crime is happening out there, he'll find a way to fit into it because all he knows is crime. He's saying that 20 years from now, if I
can't
come
change.
home,
Yeah,
that
you
I can't change.
You can't change.
And that's why since I've been home, I went to his office. I never talked to that man one time when I was fighting for my life, but I had to see him as a free man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Went to his office?
I got it on videotape.
What did he say? What'd you say though?
Nah, I went and told him, I said, man, thank you for locking me up, but I didn't deserve to get no life sentence. And you
Right.
said my life was a waste, but look at me now.
Right.
You said I'd never get out of prison, that I was going to die in prison, but look at me now.
Right.
You won that battle back in 1993. But I just won in 2020 when I came home.
Yeah.
We at war, you know what it is.
Right, brother.
You know, and you know, that's how I take it.
That's right.
You understand? I take, you know, you take it on the chin.
Yeah.
You know? And he looked at me, man, he said, how the hell did you get out?
Wow.
I said, go ask the judge, my nigga. I ain't telling you nothing now. I ain't telling you nothing now.
That's right.
Right or wrong?
Yo, shriveled up, looking hard, man.
You know what I mean?
Time wasn't kind of that.
My little
motherfucker
six
neither,
pack
right?
ripping up. It was some of him jiggling my
that's-
shirt off. I wasn't wearing flip flops.
Was he still a prosecutor?
No, he's a private attorney now down there sparing niggas. And he's the best attorney down in Virginia. I'm even telling you
Wow.
his name. Look him up.
So now he's saving niggas from going to jail.
Yeah, he's a private lawyer. And that nigga, you know, he
Because
down
he knew how
there.
to put everybody else in jail, so now he's saving niggas.
Listen,
got a lot of
he beating
relationship.
bodies down there in the
All the time.
federal level, my nigga.
Yeah.
He getting niggas acquitted on murder, man. That was unheard of when I was going through there. You came through there with 5 grams and you got life. And this man's sparing, and he made sure you got life. And now he get murderers off. Because you know the tricks of the trade and the little backhand and what they do.
Yeah. He knows the Commonwealth law as well.
You know what I mean? And that's what it is. But we done talked enough, man. Lee got things to do. They got things to do. We in the house.
We the zone.
You know, make sure you
Come
subscribe to Unique Mecca Audio. Cop the book of RonG Harlem. We doing the
That's
ebook.
right.
Show Big Jonathan right there.
Yeah.
That's
Big
what
John.
doing the
Shout out to Sugar
ebook.
Hill.
Sugar Hill, we in the house.
Yeah. The legendary Sugar Hill.
139.
Let y'all
Yeah.
know we at Sugar Hill.
Yeah, the
Alright.
legendary Sugar Hill.
Huh?
Make sure
The
you say
birthplace of
legendary.
hip-hop.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? We doing this together. Sugar Hill, Mecca Audio. We gonna make it happen. You know what I mean?
Big
The
Lee,
book
you
should
already
be
know, my
out
brother.
by Thanksgiving.
Going
The
hard.
audio book.
Yes.
All right.
We here.
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime. Mecca audio, Mecca audio.
man of 26. He back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. An Instagram page and a YouTube you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spin a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a roaring uptown. They be whoring uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, you we got a lot to give. Now he trying to stop the kids from being inoperative. So take heed, homie, lend a ear. He started in uptown, he gon' finish dead. But now it ain't about selling drugs, buying cars. It's about buying property to make the community ours. So we can give back to the youth them. Cause they the truth them. And bless up to all the root men.